Hi guys, I am so glad you're here. I felt led to do a reading for you guys, and because this message is here and I'm feeling a collective energy of rising up now, okay? I feel this energy of there is a rising up, a awakening, a realization, an aha moment where we are being freed from our past self-imprisonment, and we are being led and called to an awakening within ourselves to realize that we were our only captor before, and we are in a time of feeling better. We're rising up to what we're being called to do. We're being called to action now, to take ourselves finally out of that imprisonment and to breathe again. Some of us have gone through so much pain, so much like not understanding or confusion or wanting to give up, but this is a time now of rising above all of that, and not just temporarily, but permanent change, lasting change, beautiful change. We are in this beautiful place. Some of us are on the cusp, and maybe some are feeling as if, when am I going to find my answer? Like, why am I so tired? Why am I so confused? Why am I in such pain? Why can't I stop crying? It's because we are heading into that beautiful place of, crossing the threshold from the perceived life of pain and suffering or confusion, or from the old that just wasn't doing it for you anymore. So we are rising up. We are rising up, okay? We have been through many lessons. Our soul is telling us. These are my soul cards. I call them my soul cards, okay? This is the collective soul telling us what we need to hear. So if it resonates with you, let it. If it doesn't, let it be. Because your soul will talk to you, possibly through this message, but I believe our soul is telling us that, okay, you've been through a lot of lessons. You've been through growth. You've been through experiences that now it is time to take those lessons and growth and let them be applied where they're supposed to be, so you can move forward, so you can look back not in regret, okay, but in thankfulness for all that we've been through. It is bringing you to this place of freedom, all right? This is our soul telling us we're no longer imprisoned. And I believe that's where this energy is. I believe most of us are in this place now where we've broken free. The tears have stopped. The pain has really, really been going away to bring us to this place to soar. The self-realization, the aha moments, that we know we were never really imprisoned. And that all these lessons, all these signs, all these messages, right, have brought us to this place to soar in freedom. The realizations that we needed to let go of things. We needed to let go of attachments. We needed to let go of our ego and rise up, up, up to where we need to be in happiness. And this is what brings in love, guys. That one video that I did not this last one, I think it was the one before, where I talked about this energy that is coming in, that is bringing in this beautiful communication and love, right? self-love that leads to more loving, fulfilling relationships. But it is our time to enjoy our moment in the sun with ourself, breathing freely without the pain. It is being able to reach out, reach up, to receive that beautiful love, that light, your inner light, your inner love, God's love, to show you, see, you were never really imprisoned. You just needed to find yourself. You needed to find this love. You needed this love to be able to rise up, to open yourself up, to receive. And now you can bask in the light. You can bask in the love. And you can feel free of attachments to outcomes, to timelines, to self-judgment. Enjoy this time. Feel the bliss of not having torturous pain in your heart. And if you haven't gotten there, you will very, very, very soon. But I believe a lot of us are there. I believe a lot of us have let go of the attachment to timelines in regards to love, in regards to whatever. I believe that a lot of us are there's work going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And our soul is allowing God to intervene and to help us let go of those attachments. Because the important thing is to feel the love within ourselves, the freedom that comes from worry, from stress, from fears, from attachments, like I said, attachments to outcomes, and holding on to the outcome you think is waiting for you. And let go. Let yourself flow on that river and let God lead you to his great, grand plan for you. So it is a time of rising up, guys. Okay? And what our guides want us to know, and our soul is telling us, there's no guilt here. We were innocent, living the life experience and going through things that were needed at the time. There is no guilt. There is no, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I just realize sooner? Because you weren't supposed to then. Everything is in divine timing. See? Everything. So it is time. And you may be wondering, I've been going through this for so long. Why? Why? It almost feels like a punishment, but it's not. Your soul knows the exact right time for you to release those attachments. Your soul knows the exact time to step forward and to allow all of those blessings to come in and to lead you to that path. And if you haven't gotten there, there's something that needs to happen before you can. And usually it is a lesson learned, but it is all divine timing. So as I said, some of us are in that time of coming out of the imprisonment that we put ourselves in, and we are walking away from that. We are walking into the abyss of faith, freedom, trust. It's time. It was a shedding of the ego. The convoluted thinking, the tunnel vision that we had, that things can only go one way. All of that is being stripped away, or has. And some of us have risen above and come out of that. We are in this place of beautiful peace. And we are enjoying this time where we can breathe without pain, without worry, without fear. It is a beautiful time. And so our guides are calling us to this action of faith and letting us know that we are not to be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid. And it isn't about telling ourselves not to be afraid, because it will naturally happen as we move forward, as we allow the death of the ego, right? As we allow the death of the ego. Sorry for the camera. It is time to step into that place of calmer waters, of beautiful faith and trust. I don't know what's going on with my hand. Sorry about the camera shaking. And so, this is the result of feeling healthy, of feeling happy, guys. This is a reading from our soul. And so whatever your soul is trying to tell you, whatever you get from this, believe that it's in love. And it's in your highest good. When we go through those periods of pain, and right before the path opens up for us and we go into freedom, we have that awakened moment. We let go finally of the attachments. We start to feel healthy and happy. A feeling, when I came through that 2 weeks of the final push to let go of everything, I was miserable. But I knew it was for a reason. I knew joy comes in the morning, right around the corner. I knew that joy that comes was right around the corner. And I feel like I can breathe. I feel happier. I feel good. And I know that my path is wide open for me. And I no longer feel as if I need to step in and muck things up. I know now that path, it's like a moving sidewalk where we are being moved on our path. The path of least resistance, right? We are being moved on that path. We are allowing the divine to move us on our path. This is where we are, guys. This is where a lot of us are. And if you haven't gotten there yet, you will. You will. And you will have that beautiful moment and moments and that permanent change. And you won't go back to imprisoning yourself in any way, to any attachment, to any outcome, because you will have the faith that you are there in allowance of the divine to lead you to that special place, because it is about the journey. Now enjoy. Breathe. Ask for guidance. I love you guys, and I wanted to share that with you because I really felt as if I feel and hear my soul talking to me. There is so much more to you. There's so much more in this journey. That leg of the journey where we were letting go of our ego, that's only a small part of it, guys. We are headed to so much more inner exploration and finding out why, what we can do here while we're here. And so, God bless you all. I will speak to you soon.